Welcome to another episode of Hard Factor. It is St. Patty's Day, Wednesday, March 17th, 2021, episode 647 of Hard Factor. I'm Will. We got Mark, Pat, and Wes, a full house. Bubba producing as well. Happy St. Patty's Day, fellas.
Thank you, Will.
Yeah.
Well, you're not even wearing green. You're the only guy not dressed up. What are you doing?
But you're claiming it. Yeah. But your name is Patrick. I mean,
thing is, boys, when you're Patrick, wearing green's a little thirsty, you know?
Really? So you're saying that Patricks are exempt from the green but can claim the holiday?
You're wearing a Cottonmouth King shirt?
Yeah, those dudes represent the green.
That's true.
That's true. That's true.
It's true. All right. I guess so is this like a second birthday then for Patrick's? Because it seems like you get all the benefits and do none of the work.
I'll put it this way, boys.
Don't even say that, Will. That's going to be like another month-long thing.
San Francisco Rush was purchased on not my birthday, but St. Patrick's Day. Mario Kart 64 didn't get that on my birthday. Got that on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
So, yeah, it really was kind of like a second birthday. Look at you.
Oh, bro.
Well, I'm going to teach you the history of your day in a little bit here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Not going to listen.
Yeah.
You already know it. I mean, to be fair, it's the history of you. What's trending? Real Madrid and other soccer. Real Madrid, I guess, is in a big game coming up. You know, Mark? Any idea?
Well, I don't know. I mean, their league, the La Liga, might be ending. They have what's the Real Madrid versus Barcelona is called like the Copa, whatever. That's like the big match. But why wouldn't Barcelona be trending if it's just Real Madrid? I can't answer.
They're playing Atalanta for something.
Hey, Will,
probably to capture the title.
Can we give the trending like a name? Like Letterman had his top 10 countdown list. You know, like how many we do? We're doing 5 or we're doing 10? Top 10.
I'm actually there's a top 20 in Google Trends, and I'm just synopsising it down very quickly for you.
Okay, so Will's hot
NFL,
trends of the day.
No, not really Will's hot
it's ours. It's ours.
It's the
hard
top
factors.
Group's hot trends.
Okay.
What about the trendy trends?
I'm already over it.
Yeah, this is stupid. Can we
Andy Dalton? Yeah. Andy Dalton. That's trending. That's funny, right? Because he went to the Bears, right?
You got the Green River, but you know.
Elliot Page sex change. Yeah, it's true. Tough. Like it's bittersweet for Chicago. Elliot Page sex change is big up there. Florida is also hosting a live UFC 251. So
full audience, 15,000 people.
It's huge.
Yep. 3 title fights.
So I mean, Pat, there was more in the top 20. Would you have preferred? I mean, what's your notes there? What do you want to do?
I love it. I just love it. I just want a name. I want to look forward to it.
Well, let's get the Hive to name it.
Yeah, if you got good names,
that's good.
Send them in.
Work smarter, not harder. You guys do it. Yeah.
All right. That's all that's trending. I mean, I have other stuff about Biden, but Mark, you want to hop into your history of St. Patty's Day?
Come on. Today is What the Fuck Wednesday. It's also St. Patrick's Day, and it being a relatively slow news day, to say the least, I thought I'd try something different today. I'd like to tell you the history of St. Patrick and his excellent holiday. You guys in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Maybe we could get some mood music here. Maybe a bed of Irish dance music behind me on the track. We can do that in post. That'd be great. St. Patrick was born in Great Britain in the 5th century AD. Starting off with the shocker, right? He's born in Great Britain, not Ireland. Whoa.
Yeah. Sham. So it's a sham.
Well, let me get to it. So that's a shocker.
So a British guy is Ireland's patron saint.
Well, let's get to it. When Patrick was 16 years old, he was captured by Irish pirates from Britain, where he became a slave in Ireland. Mm-hmm. Funny enough, St. Patrick was never canonized, which is being officially recognized as a saint post-mortem. No, in fact, he was more a saint in the sense that Doc Holliday was a doctor. You see, he was so skilled, he had to be given a cool nickname. Patrick's skill, of course, was binge drinking, something he picked up as a slave with the Irish pirates' encouragement. He got so good at binge drinking that he eventually, 6 years after his capture, was granted his freedom when he broke the record for longest one-legged piss without falling down. They're like, that's it. We can't. This bird is too free, too bright. We got to let it out of its cage.
Who was the previous record holder for that one?
One of the pirates.
One-legged piss.
You got to think that Irish pirates are just
you got to stand on one leg,
blowing through sunscreen, right? Like that's just me, like number one ingredient on Irish.
It also sounds like he was drinking to forget what they did to him.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, they made him an alcoholic. Patrick,
I was thinking you had to lose a leg to be eligible for that event. So.
Well, you can stand on one leg. The Pirates might have naturally had an advantage already having a peg leg, but he got good at the drinking games, guys. He was a star. Patrick would then return home briefly to Great Britain and his family, but he quickly found out that he had too large an appetite for the drink for even Great Britain. and he returned to Ireland without family or friends. It was
So
around.
he was a total. I mean, he lost.
He was a
everything.
lost man. He was a lost man in his early
Okay.
20s. You know, as a lot of us are right out of college and stuff like that. He was, yeah. You know, it was around this time that Patrick started hanging out with a rougher crowd. He found a new family, if you will, in Ireland, a group of mean little people that like to get people drunk and trick them out of their money through various elaborate schemes.
Leprechauns.
Quickly became known as the leprechauns on account of their severe leprosy.
That's sick. No
yeah.
fingers
Yeah,
on those guys. Where
no.
did he lead them like in a Hook Lost Boys like situation? That's how I'm imagining it.
Yes, Pat. You see, it became common to say, Patrick, you see Patrick and a one-armed and one-legged, three-fingered midgets walk into the pub and you best ask for the check became a common phrase back then.
Because you'll catch a leprosy.
Well, yeah. Well, they amputated those guys, but you could. It's very contagious. That's why, yeah. But yes, you got to get the check. You're going to get conned. You're going to get leprosy. You're going to get made a fool. You're going to get drunk under the table. I think we have a picture.
Drop your shillings and get out.
Yeah. I think we have a picture of St. Patrick and a leprechaun here on his shoulders. I think we have him. There he is. There he is hoisting his. There is Patrick's hoisting his little buddy on his shoulders so he can see where the next Patsy is. They
Very
called them
similar to the
No,
still from a
no,
film
the
I've
movie.
seen called Willow.
Willow.
Nope. See, he's hoisting.
So Willow was a reenactment of St. Patrick's Day.
That's not Willow, guys. That's St. Patrick and a midget, a
Okay.
leprechaun. So he's hoisting the leprechaun on his shoulders so he can see where the next Patsy is. They called them Patsy because Pats born in Ireland were very, very stupid and easily tricked. And there's never been another name used. There's never been another name used for someone targeted by con artists.
Pat, how many
Just Pat.
Patricks are in your
Steve.
line of heritage that were born in Ireland?
A lot of idiots, apparently. I guess.
I was going to say, if it's anything
It's,
like my family tree, it's like all the same names straight back up. So
Pat's so dumb he missed that last part where I said there's never been another name used for someone targeted by con artists, which would be a mark. It was right under your nose. Yeah, but back to St. Patrick and the
You
leprechauns.
calling me dumb?
Yes. Back to St. Patrick and the leprechauns.
Hey, they were right.
The movie Bad Santa is an homage to St. Patrick's Day. You see a drunk regular-sized man and a mean-spirited little person run cons on people.
oh,
See? Come on, y'all. It's right there. It's a Christmas and St. Patrick's Day movie, a holiday twofer.
so he's kind of like the Jack Frost of spring. I mean, he's not really a nice guy. I mean, he is kind of.
He just drank a lot and he liked and he found a group of people to
he's
hang out
playing
with.
pranks on people.
He's a rascal.
He's a rascal.
Did you get this
That's-
from the Wikipedia? Or
That's pretty much it. He died on March 17th, so hence St. Patrick's Day.
That's
March 17th.
why it's March 17th.
When everyone gets hammered in cities like Chicago, dye the river green. Yeah. Look, okay.
Well, it's weird they called him a saint, With the
Well, no,
story
because it's they had to give him a nickname. He was so good at drinking, you got to call him something.
that you call him the saint.
like Flash, the Saint, something
Like
I-
legend.
legend, right?
Yeah.
I might have taken some liberties and had a little fun with that, but the majority of that is true. He was born in Great Britain and he became a slave for Irish pirates. There are conflicting reports on how severe the little con artist leprosy was and with the limb stuff, but leprosy doesn't cause loss of limbs also anymore. You have to remember back then medicine sucked, so it was leeches and then amputation. And the stuff about how prolific a binge drinker St. Patrick's was a little bit gray. The Catholic Church is trying to brush that under the rug, but the guy spent his whole life in Great Britain and Ireland, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they've had a lot of alcoholics over the years.
what do you want? What do you want me to say? He was not canonized from the little research I did, but I welcome a fact check Friday there. And he is famous for converting Irish people from their then religion of Celtic polytheism or paganism. So they're Celtic pagans to Christianity. He's considered the father. He did missionary work. He's considered the father. Probably should have been fucking canonized, right? He's considered the father of Christianity in Ireland, and we all know how much the Irish love Jesus. So he's kind of a big deal.
He probably could drink and
Those
fight,
pale
right?
drunks. Yeah.
Because the tribal people, he probably had to fight a couple tribal guys over the Bible. You know what I mean? You're telling them that they have a new God now.
Well, they
So
made him.
he's-
They made him a slave, and then he got home, and then he went back to try to convert him. So
That's a tough gig. You're
he's-
going
yeah.
into a tribe, and you're like, "Hey guys, your gods are bullshit. Here's this new book. You're gonna have to go by this now. You're gonna have to be a tough guy."
try to get drunk and explain that someone else's religion's wrong when you're outnumbered 1 to infinity drunks. Anyways, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Be safe and be merry. And if you see Patrick and one-armed, legged, three-fingered midgets walk into your pub, you best ask for the check.
Yes.
You guys got it.
Drop your
Good job, guys.
check.
Well
way
done.
to follow along there.
I wanted us to say that
Wait,
with you.
Yeah,
you were asking for a call and response?
And if you see, remember, guys, this St. Patrick's Day, if you see Patrick and one-armed, one-legged, three-fingered midgets walking your pub, you ask for the check. There you go. Can we get a picture of what they think the real St. Patrick looked like? Up. There it is. That's just a picture of a model with St. Patrick's Day leggings on her butt. He's on the left. He's on the left there. Yeah.
He's on the left. Yeah.
Left buttocks.
Left cheek.
A little cheeky there. All right, guys. Speaking of being in a bar and asking for the check, if you want to look good at the bar, you want to look good at the gym, you want to look at good in the boardroom, you need to get Cuts clothing, because, fellas, the sport of business means demanding excellence from your craft and wardrobe. Your fits needs to be versatile, blending timeless style and comfort so that you look good as you feel. For that, that's Cuts clothing. They've taken a classic men's fashion staple, the plain tee, and refined it, combining premium quality with a minimalist aesthetic. The plain tee ain't so plain no more. Cuts shirts, polos, hoodies, and crew sweatshirts are made for the man who works hard, plays hard, and never settles for less, all in the sports business. And if you've been listening this week, you've already heard that Cuts founder Steve Borelli and his team created the perfect t-shirt, one GQ magazine calls the only shirt worth wearing. Good God. After they did that, Cuts began creating fabrics uniquely engineered for each clothing style, like the new Cuts hoodie, where they developed Hyperloop French terry fabric as textile that's temperature controlled and ageless. And I love a good hoodie. You can't beat it. You can't beat
The fabric is
Cuts hoodie.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Really, really great.
Good hoodies are the best. With Cuts, it's not just a lifestyle. It's not just clothing. It's office leisure apparel for the sport of business. Get 15% off your first order by going to cutsclothing.com/hard factor. One word. That's cutsclothing.com/hard factor for 15% off the only shirt worth wearing.
All right. Shout out to Santalicious for this next story. It's about Terry Wright. She's a 65-year-old woman from Grants Pass, Oregon. There's been a warrant issued for her arrest after a criminal trespassing, and the incident causing the warrant occurred on Thursday at a Bank of America in Galveston, Texas. So a little confusing. She's an older lady from Oregon living in Texas. It was captured on the officer's body camera. If you could roll the clip, please, Bob. I don't think I could do it justice describing it.
And I'm going to take it out.
Well, then you have to abide by the rules, and you have to have a mask on.
This is a state.
It's not. Businesses have the right to refuse service, even if you're not wearing a mask. That's their choice.
My money out.
Awesome. Well, you need to go and get a mask and then take your money out. You're not allowed to do.
I've been waiting here.
Ma'am,
for about 10
listen,
minutes.
we're going to do this the easy way or the hard way.
What are you going to do? Arrest me?
Yes, for intruding on premises.
That's hilarious.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. And you believe in this?
I believe in it.
Do you believe in this?
The laws, yes. I'm not going to argue with you about this. This is not a public place. This is a private business. No, you're not. We're going to go outside.
Are you serious?
Let's go
now
outside.
Is he
Let's go
going to
outside.
shoot me, people? Is
No.
he going to shoot me for trying not to breathe? Do not touch me. Who do you think you are?
2010, one
Oh,
resisting.
back up. Some old lady is getting handcuffed here. Really?
Relax.
No one's going to get real? Wow.
Come on. Not relaxed at all.
Right here, people.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. From everybody else in the bank is so amazing.
What is she doing?
So Terry, for the listeners who couldn't see that, what was happening in that video, but I think it's pretty clear what happened, right? Terry she's an anti-masker. She's in the bank. She's refusing to wear a mask. She must have been confused because Greg Abbott said, the governor of Texas said no more masks in public, but Terry thought the inside of a bank was public property.
Is that why she
Not
hightailed it?
correct.
Is that why she hightailed it to Texas? Because you said she was an Oregon woman that maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. She's from Oregon, but she's
So
living,
she could do her banking.
she's living in a trailer park
Abbott-
in Galveston. No,
Yeah,
I don't.
okay.
I don't. It doesn't. She'd been living there for the whole pandemic.
Hmm.
She told the Washington Post that she's never covered her face inside of stores ever. And like I said, lived in an RV across the bay from Galveston in Hitchcock, Texas. She called the arrest an attack and compared mask requirements to the way that Nazi Germany forced Jewish people to identify themselves with the Star of David. She also wholeheartedly believes the pandemic was completely planned, which I do agree with her. It would be good to find a source of the coronavirus, but other than that, not much middle ground here. Terry's pretty crazy.
She's batting like 1 for 10 there.
Yeah.
She's like,
More like Terry Wrong.
wait, she said something that made sense in there somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, but it was just, I don't like, it's so funny that she thought that public property was inside of a business, and then like she's arguing with the cop about it.
She's telling him how long she's been breaking the law. I've been here 10 minutes breaking the law.
Yeah.
Like,
She's gonna withdraw all like $11.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, no, what I was thinking, Wes, is probably this is the funniest part. She's probably all pandemic anti-mask, but she may have been going there to get her stimmy money.
oh,
Ironic. A little bit ironic, isn't
Right?
it, Will?
Why else would she need to be going to the check this week?
Yeah, true. I mean, she's a little early, probably. I don't think she gets direct deposits, but
it was a gentle arrest. Like,
yeah.
you could hear in her voice, she was like, "Oh, you're going to arrest me? What are you doing?"
She wasn't like taken into custody. I don't think they let her go to the hospital afterwards, and then they issued a warrant for arrest. So I don't really know how that works, but
They should just let her just drive her home.
yeah, I think it's just a warning. Like, Terry, just stay away from the banks, please.
Yeah.
But Terry thinks that she's the first Terry there that day, and she's not. That's probably why the officer arrests her, because it's like it's the 12th Terry that he's dealt with, and she's like, "I'm the only Terry," and he's like, "No, lady, I got Terry's in and out."
No, they called her in. The bank had to call, they had to be like, "Officer, we need assistance," and like that, like, so yeah.
I think most people are, even people that don't like masks, anti-maskers, are reasonable to the point they don't have the cops called on them.
No,
in a private
what
business.
I see most
They
common,
just don't go to those businesses, right?
Right. I see this all the time. I see people who won't wear a mask, like out in the parking lot, and they come inside the store without it on or whatever. And as soon as somebody's like, "Hey, put a fucking mask on," they're like, "Fine, well, fuck you, but fine."
They either do it or they turn around and they're like, "This
Right.
place fucking sucks."
Right, exactly. Like usually, or somebody will just leave. Not Terry. She'll get a cop call on her and get arrested.
I mean, I don't blame her. The governor is making it confusing for these people.
Governor
right.
did do that.
It's hard to figure out.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to visit a part of the world that we rarely visit, so I'm excited about this one. I'm going to call this one Ahlan and Dubai. And we're going to be talking about a new fad that is sweeping Arab countries over there. One that I really fucking hope doesn't pick up steam over here, because I will hate it, and so will you guys. If you could pick any fad that you really don't want to catch on, what would it be? I'm putting you on the spot, but
Though any of those challenges, like the hot water challenge, like where the kids were like boiling their skin,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
those shoes, Heelys that have wheels in them, they're just a liability.
those are already like they've gone and passed. That
Don't you badmouth Heelys? I was like a fucking skilled Heelys
Yeah, I'm sure you
roller
were.
back in the day.
Bubba, you can roll around in a Heelys pretty good. What's your best trick?
Sick. The heel move.
Sliding
move.
across the floor on the heel, but I mean,
Pat.
could you do a spin or something, or was there?
No, my best trick
what
was
was-
probably getting out of in-school suspension for healing in school.
And
That was
virginity.
right. Yeah.
He's doing it all the time.
His biggest trick was somehow losing his virginity still. What's it called? You guys haven't seen Mr. Heal Your Girl, where he goes all around, does
I like
videos?
that guy.
Yeah,
Like,
that
he's
guy's
not
hilarious.
a liability. He's got a lot
He's
of
funny.
padding.
I'm not gonna lie. I've always kind of wanted a pair of Heelys.
Yeah.
They look fun.
Disagree on Heelys.
All right, whatever.
Too
All right,
bad
well-
you can't wear a Heely while you're metal detecting, because you're going to be on rough terrain.
Yeah,
I would love to watch Wes like skating around on Heelys.
We should get some spurs or some boots, Wes.
Yeah, we're gonna
You
get
definitely
some.
need boots. There's rattlesnakes out there, boys.
There are. Yeah, we're gonna find some. Okay, well, okay, Heelys, whatever. Turns out this new craze is much worse than Heelys. It's drinking your coffee or other cold drinks out of baby bottles. Here's a picture of. I swear to God, I tried to find a fucking picture. The only one I could find is Lala from Vanderpump Rules. But this is This
Wait.
is happening. Yeah, go ahead.
Why are they doing this? Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
It's happening all across the Persian Gulf, from like Kuwait to Dubai in these Arab countries, and it started at this place called the Einstein Cafe, and they also apparently they have been selling baby themed products for a while now to adults. They have a milkshake with celiac or Cerelac, which is a baby formula. It's wildly popular. Yeah, it's just a bunch of fucking adults going in and drinking like milk drinks out of baby bottles, cold drinks out of baby bottles.
This sounds like an attempt to normalize pedophilia. So like when the guy comes in with a 13-year-old girl, he's like, "What? We're all drinking from baby bottles." This sounds really bad to me.
Well, it's weird. It's weird. I'll tell you that. It's strange.
It is weird.
We're all drinking from baby bottles. So what? That she's 12.
I don't see an issue with it really.
Are you going to drink out of the baby bottles once you got them in the house?
Yeah, bro. Whatever's near me, dude. Whatever container is near me, that's what I'm drinking out of. That's always been my policy. But
yeah, but you know how slow shit comes out of the nipple of a baby bottle.
I'm gonna learn.
Yeah, it's crazy. I would get so mad. I would just want the drink in my mouth.
Well, okay.
Good.
There's got to be a reason for this.
Okay, yes,
is it weather related?
Well, no, it's so.
Is it Burka situation?
Jons Malo, who's the CEO of Einstein, credits the pandemic stress for the craze, saying, quote, "After so many months with the pandemic, with all the difficulties, people took photos, they had fun, they remembered their childhood. So it's like a social media post opportunity, one, and second, some people really just get off on being a fucking baby again."
Yeah.
I mean, if you somehow put coffee in real jugs, my morning routine just got really
This is a fucking sexual fetish, period.
Yeah.
Well,
that's the creator of it. That's what happened.
It's a pacifier. So the lip of a baby bottle is a pacifier. So it feels like you're sucking a pacifier or nipple.
Right. Yep. It's all
the creator of this wants to fuck the creator of this wants to fuck his mom as an adult.
Well, that's
it's like an Oedipus complex.
Yeah, it's an Oedipus thing. What's going on?
It's a common fetish for. It's pretty. It's like I want to say in the top 10 fetishes, feet being number 1 most common fetish. It's like number 8.
So the market's big enough, is what you're saying. Is that there's enough baby fetish people out there for this?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there are. Pat's right. There are a lot.
They like to poo-poo and pee-pee in their diapers.
That's not good.
Yeah, they like to be spanked and shit, and yeah, all that good stuff.
I wonder if they ever I wonder if anyone ever saves up their dick and then gets circumcised. That would be like the ultimate baby fetish.
Do you have any?
That's a grown adult,
grown ass man getting the
No, I'm finally gonna do it, Kev.
I'm gonna wear my diaper and everything.
I'm really gonna take the full plunge.
Where are they getting these giant diapers?
He's sucking a giant pacifier while he gets it snipped.
From the ladies section at the grocery store.
Yeah, like depends, I guess, but
yeah. Well, at the old person section too.
Yeah. Right. But like a 30-year-old's going to the old person section. It's from
they're sending Uber Eats to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely Instacart that shit.
Yeah. Absolutely. But
again?
Just leave the diapers at the door. It's a note.
Yeah, so the trend has not been all like Instagram posts, TikTok vids. Not everyone's having fun. In fact, many people call the trend a dishonor to Islam and Muslim culture. And I agree, it is a dishonor to Islam, clearly. Last week in Dubai, they were bursting into cafes and slapping bottles out of the mouths of adults, calling them all disgrace and handing shop owners fines.
Yes.
That fine part is true.
Why are they upset?
They're upset because they just can't stand the sight of it. It's embarrassing.
It's really embarrassing.
They think it's gay. That's what. They have an issue with it because they think it's gay.
Yeah, act like a fucking man is what they're probably saying.
That's awesome. Come on, well, why do you think they're upset?
Authorities tried.
It's gay. I think it's gay.
Yeah.
Well, we can't have it. We cannot have it then.
Get it out of his mouth.
What is he doing?
Makes me uncomfortable.
Authorities tried to hide behind COVID as a way to stop what they simply cannot stand the sight of, saying, quote, "Such indiscriminate use of baby bottles is not only against local culture and traditions, but the mishandling of the bottle during the filling could also contribute to the spread of COVID-19. So apparently these bottles are being exchanged, but they're hiding behind COVID-19, but really it's because it's just way too gay looking for them. Probably, yeah.
It's definitely too gay.
To our culture.
Yeah.
Because it's gay.
Yeah.
Is it though? What about it?
I don't know. Will there's some stuff. If you're a homophobe, there's some stuff that just.
Well, let me give you a visual. Like you're at the, you're like
they're sucking on
it's
the
not
bottle.
actually gay.
No. It's also another thing.
Come on.
It's also because they don't like their
sexually uncomfortable.
They're women doing it too. So they shut down these things in Kuwait, Bahrain, stormed stores announcing all the freaks sucking coffee from the bottle that it would violated Bahrain traditions and
No wife of mine sucking from a baby bottle.
I
That's
wouldn't
basi-
even move the needle in America. People
Oh
would be
yeah,
like,
if you
who
imagine
gives
one
a
of these guys
fuck?
walked into a Vegas bachelorette party and saw their daughters sucking out of one of these things, they'd lose their mind. So
They'd be upset.
yeah, everyone would be dead.
That's
Everyone
a
would be
penis
dead.
bottle for everybody listening.
Why
Yeah,
is
right.
that called the big pink sports bottle? It's clearly a
I don't know.
penis.
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
it's for bachelorette parties.
Yeah,
whatever.
Call it
so
the
the
big
Or for
pink
people that
penis.
like to drink out of dicks, whatever. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, so the big news outlet over there says that the daughters have suffered from a loss of modesty in religion, and this is just contributing to it. So they're all up in arms. They don't want the women doing it. They don't want the men doing it. It's just they just hate it.
That's
so
awesome.
yeah,
I mean, I love their reaction. Is fucking funny because it's like something that's so harmless. Like that's not hurting anybody.
Well, it's a slippery slope. You start there before you know it.
What do you got to allow? Yeah, next. What's next?
You're gay.
they're all a bunch of
one
they're all a
step.
bunch of godfathers over there.
That's
Yeah,
the
you
very
wake up
next
one morning and you're into dudes. and
all they need to
Right.
do is just like
could have been avoided.
you just hand these people back straws. You just like unban straws.
Whoa,
They'll-
no,
they'll be
straws
like,
are not.
They'll be like, oh fuck, I'll never drink a baby bottle again because the
Mm-mm.
straw is so much better.
Not over there, Will, and it's not for environmental reasons.
Oh, okay. That's also too
You know what I'm
uncomfortable.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get
so
it.
We'll see. I have a feeling it might catch on over here at some point. Hey guys, if you are enjoying this content and want to chat with us on a more personal level, you got to go over to Stereo, sign up using one of these 4 URLs: stereo.com/Pat Cassidy, stereo.com/HardFactorMark, stereo.com/HardFactorWill, and stereo.com/HardFactorWest. Then you can join our live shows every Wednesday and Friday around 5 p.m. Eastern. Once you follow us, you'll get notified when we go live. Then you can join the fun by sending us live questions, comments, hate, love, whatever you are feeling. The show is yours, and we will play your message in real time. Also, when you sign up, it really helps us out. So, stereo.com/HardFactorMark, Will, Wes, and Pat Cassidy. It's fun, and we think you will really enjoy it. So please check it out.
Very fun.
We're pretty
Getting
sure.
on
We're
this.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy those free
Oh, you'll love it.
play-alongs. Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's really fun. You can listen to the replays too. All right, this next one comes from intern Cam, and it's about sometimes, fellas, you learn that who you date can be dangerous. You guys have learned that right in life before, you know. As you go through life, sometimes you get a dangerous partner, and you learn the hard way. Well, make that a total agreement between 43-year-old Republican Congressman from the Chicago area, Adam Kinzinger, and his now ex-girlfriend and intern named Olga Kambod. If we can get those pictures.
Olga Kambod.
Yeah, you're gonna want to see.
She sounds hot.
Yeah,
It sounds hot and ugly.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's Olga. That's Olga.
Butterface.
She's a beauty queen from Russia.
Well,
and that's,
but before
that's
the
Adam.
picture, Olga's a ugly face, but Kambod, you're expecting like a butterface.
We don't use that term on this show.
Do we not? We just
Butterface.
made fun of an entire culture.
Yeah.
Cambod, though. That's what I'm
Cambod.
talking about.
It's a butterface.
No, I mean Olga. It's a butter name. I think you're expecting.
Yes,
something.
Olga, yeah, you think
But-
you're not thinking
but-
hot, and
but
then
she's-
Cambod.
But then Olga, when she's actually just like a beauty queen from
She's
Russia.
hot, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she was
very
a-
hot.
She was applying to be an intern for Representative Kinzinger out of Illinois. And you see, allegedly, even though I'm going to say allegedly, even though the story's been confirmed multiple ways by the place we got this nationalfile.com, Adam dated Olga like for only 4 months, starting around the time when they met and she interviewed to be an intern, but not before she became, not until she didn't get the internship. Here's a message. Sorry, it's confusing.
You know,
She-
4 months is long enough for pretty much every religion, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
I have no idea.
What do you
Okay,
mean?
sorry.
Hooking up?
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. I'm talking
Yeah.
about getting sex. 4 months.
Yeah,
long enough.
Who said they weren't getting sex?
I'm saying guarantee that they were. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
yes. So they were dating for 4 months around the time she applied for the internship. And apparently his sexting game was on point because even before she got the internship, he started asking for crotch shots, which she provided. So the romance is fine so far. You can see the text here. Sometimes I'm shameless. That's what she says, emoji. But that's because of you. And then like does a kissy emoji to me. Saying, I didn't see one without underwear. That's what Rep Kinzinger
Oh,
replies.
Straight up.
She gives
Show me the vulva.
You might be
You read-
shameless,
you read
but are you
the
hairless?
she gives up the goods. And then he goes, they're good thoughts. What are you up to? Blah, blah, blah. She's doing something with her day. So anyways, he just was
Stick a finger in there.
yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't next. And he must have liked those cooter pics though that she sent, because she did end up landing that internship after all. So that was between the interview and the internship. And then here's his one of the people that works in his office. He did confirm, sent her an email, said, "You got the internship now. Just want to let you know, we're excited. You're going to be working with a lot of people, like lobbyists and whatnot. Can't wait to see the internship."
Yeah.
And then, fellas, unfortunately, before she could actually get in the office and start working, it all fell apart. Olga challenged his manhood by claiming that he has low T or low testosterone. So if you go to the next text thread that she released, she goes, frowny face. "You blocked me on Instagram, frowny face." And he goes, "So I mean, really? Accusing me of low testosterone? Epic and sort of hilarious. Where did I said that? Question mark. No. How could I?" And then he goes, "Yep, saw it on Instagram. Quote unquote, high-powered, good-looking men who have low levels of testosterone, unquote, funny. Are you mad at me? Question mark. Don't be. You are my admiration. Heart emoji. Not mad at all. Just hilarious how you operate. Try to question my manhood. Quote, parentheses, second time you've done that. Then deny it.
So
glad that you see I question your testosterone.
That was amazing.
Totally possible she wasn't talking to Kinzinger with that post, but Kinzinger.
But her apology though, but Pat, then she either didn't understand how to get out of it or gave up, or she was admitting it at the end where she's like, "Are you mad at me?" Because you're right, she should have been like, "I'm not talking about you, you dick."
Yeah. So it ended poorly for both of them. Kinzinger broke up with her.
No one questions my tea.
Very funny. He sends her a dick pic, like an erection.
Is this low T?
Look at this tea.
Balancing like a Coke bottle on it. Look at that.
The guy with low T do this.
His tea was high enough where he got mad enough about that to break up with her.
I like how he's like, "You got the internship." Like for the poor guy that was running up against Olga. Olga's sending crotch shots. This other guy's just sending in as a resume.
Well, she never even made it into the office because once he broke up with her, it was over. She didn't intern.
He Rolando Negrid himself. He let the whole world know he had low T.
Yeah.
He blew it.
So she also gets worse for Kinzinger. She called him too short for her in hindsight. And then gave this entire story to the press with all the text messages that make him look hilarious. So sadly, a lose-lose for this Romeo and Juliet combo here.
Bummer.
That's embarrassing for him.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing. I mean, she was an intern applicant, and the whole thing is embarrassing. Yeah, not great for Kinzinger.
Yeah, not great for the Democrats either, because
he's a Republican.
I know, but he kept voting with the Democrats.
Yes, he is a centrist Republican who has been. He might try to transfer now. He might get canceled and then revive his image by flipping parties or something.
Yeah, I don't know if this story.
Yeah, he's gonna get some lifts too. He's all of a sudden taller.
Yeah. All right. Man, I wish they released the picture, just the text though. All right, let's get into voicemails and reviews, guys. We're doing voicemails today.
Pat, she said she wasn't going to give that one picture over.
Right? That's not fair. Like, you're going to release personal text messages, but you're obscuring your own. I mean,
Olga was hoping to get in the magazines with this too. I mean,
I'm more interested in
searching for her next career spot.
I'm more interested in what the first time she insulted his manhood was. Just for the second time, I want to know what the first time
could have been in person.
Yeah, it was a giggle when he took his pants down. And then it was, I'm sorry, it's cultural differences. Anyway, all right, we're going to do voicemails real quick. It's Wednesday. Voicemails on Wednesday, reviews on Friday. So if you hate voicemails, this is the end of the show. If you like voicemails, stick around. 512, what's the rest of it?
270-1480.
1480. Give us a call. We had a ton of voicemails this week. Leave a voicemail. Questions are preferred. And at the end of the week, if you give us a 5-star review on iTunes, we will read it verbatim as long as it's not racist. But you can shit on us and we'll read it still. So let's get voicemails. Bubba, can you please play the first voicemail?
What's up, Hard Factor boys? This is Luis from California. I was just listening to the Wednesday stereo happy hour with Pat Cassidy and Hard Factor West. Pat, love how you say Puerto Rico. I was wondering if you could say a quick Puerto Rico when you hear this. And also, I wanted to see if you can help me with this also, Pat. I wanted to do some online gambling, and I signed up to this one MGM website. They have a sign-on bonus that they'll match 100% of whatever you deposit. I went ahead and deposited $100, and somehow I have $225 in balance there, ready to spend and ready to use, but I am not a resident of New Jersey, so unfortunately I didn't read that, and I cannot gamble that money. We can work out a way where I'll send you the credentials, and we can put it all on black or do whatever. But yeah, that is it. I love the podcast. Listen to you guys every morning, and thank you so much for what you guys do. Keep them coming.
Nice.
Puerto Rico. Dude, gladly.
Yeah.
Send me your betting login credentials, and yeah, we'll put it all on black.
Can we get in on that too?
Yeah, can we get in on that too?
It sounds like it's a New Jersey resident thing.
Right. So Bovada, that's what I use. I actually signed up for the Barstool Sports book app when I moved to New Jersey because I was like, oh, has to work. It doesn't work. So you might be running that same thing with MGM. Bovada has always had the most absolute lax laws ever. So like on your phone, you'll try to log in and it'll be like, we don't offer service there in New Jersey. And then you try again. And it's like, oh, we just did.
You call their customer service and deal with them in Bovada. It's a bunch of Olga Kambods that are like, like indentured servants over there. They're like, it's pretty loose over there in Bovada.
Yeah. And I've never taken a payout in the 12 years I've been there, but apparently they do pay out. So.
It works. All
right, let's play the next one.
Oh my God. Fucking leg cramped up.
Hey, I watched your show. Like you guys at a Barstool, to be honest. Kind of growing out of the Barstool phase here. But listen to your latest show released today, and I heard Pat groan when you said, Mark, there was only one voicemail. So I want to call in, tell you guys are doing it. I'm watching your show daily. Love it. I'd love to hear more about what you guys plan to do in the future. Let's get you big. You guys are great. Not to pump you up too much, I'd love to see all four of you on a show at one time. That's what we got so far. Bubba, keep up law school. I don't know what happened to the other intern. Keep it up though as well. Keep it going, boys. Love it.
Nice.
Yeah, awesome voicemail. Thank
nice.
you.
Nice. Wes was having a severe leg cramp off screen.
Did you see that?
Yeah, you were.
God damn!
Wow,
Wes was
there must have been a ghost in the chat because my headphones disconnected too.
Yeah, I thought we said something that offended Wes. He looked like he was about to quit the show.
My calf muscle just seized up.
Wow!
I went on a walk for the first time today.
Eat a banana, bro.
Well, it's been a tough day.
Well, next for Wes is potassium.
Right.
And then we're gonna do some metal detecting, and then we'll make a movie in a couple of years, right? I don't know. What?
Yeah. I think that is the ultimate goal.
Yeah. Movie would be incredible. Yeah. And then I think in the short term, we want to build this hard factor business and make it so that it is big and it is doing well. And then, so we're working on getting, our setup going, more interviews going in the future coming weeks and stuff. And, because we want to grow this and then eventually just parlay it into more stuff. I think
would prefer to have the #1 news show in America, even though it's explicit. That's the goal. Pat, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I think those are awesome. Make a movie one day, make a TV show. Just keep doing it, man. Keep doing it.
What do you think, Bubba?
Well, I was gonna say I also appreciate the well wishes to finish up law school, but I finished up law school 7 months ago and I just took the bar. But thank you very much, and I appreciate everything that any
had to come on and be a dick. You had to come on and be a dick.
It's raining on that guy's parade.
Oh, fuck that guy, I guess, right?
Nah, we really appreciate that. That was great. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. And we're excited to keep doing the show. I mean, we want to get big too. So let's work on it together.
Every chance.
First step, tell a friend, and also send us the idea for what the trending thing at the top is going to be called. So Pat has a name.
That's very true. Yeah. All right, let's play the next one, Bubba, if you don't mind.
Hey, that fella, it's Colt from Iowa again. Just addressing what's his name, fucking Topher, that left that shitty review. Hey, guy, this is like the only place where you can get fun news anymore. angry white guys. These guys, every single day they're laughing and cracking jokes around. That's why we all love them. Super go fuck yourself, dude. Don't play fucking with off or something. I don't know where the fuck you get off acting like that. Whatever. Boys, I got your back. Don't put up with shit like that. Don't even bother reading it. You guys are doing great. You're killing it. Have a great fucking day. Go fuck yourself.
That's amazing.
Hell
That's
yeah,
the best
Colt.
voicemail.
Super go fuck yourself, dude.
Yeah.
He also
lacrosse.
crushed him with the lacrosse line. Topher is
Topher.
such a lacrosse name.
That was the 5-star review where he said we're not having fun anymore. We're an angry white podcast. Oh,
Yeah, just to draw a quick parody here, that would be like if I went by Trick. Hey boys, Trick
That's
here.
a great point.
Christopher. Yeah.
Mhm.
Trick.
What's up? Trick's in the house.
You might develop some opinions.
Yeah, you and Topher would be on the same lacrosse team for sure.
Dad, can I go out with Trick tonight?
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Teach you a couple things. All right, next one, Bubba.
Hey, what's up? My name's Dom, from California, and I was listening to the show on Thursday. I think it was like the 11th. And it was Wes's dark story from Anaheim about the weekend at Bernie's murder. And my dad actually works for Anaheim PD, and he was working on the case. And I called him, and I was like talking about how you guys brought it up. And I just mentioned the name Willie Wallace, and he's like, "Oh, we can get that Bernie's." And I thought it was the funniest fucking shit ever. Keep it up with the work. Great fucking show. Love you guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for those of you who missed that show, that guy killed his wife and then propped her up like Bernie while the kids opened presents on Christmas Day.
Psycho.
Did
Real
he say
psycho shit.
the local police force called him freaking Bernie's?
Yeah.
So Wes, you nailed it. You labeled that Christmas at Bernie's was the title of the local PD doing the same.
Well, tell your dad to tell him and the boys to check out Hard Factor. It seems like we would get along.
Can you shit on that guy for real though? Because I mean, like, he already did what he did. She's dead. You might as well.
What do you
have
mean?
them
Can you shit on him?
I'm just saying. What would you prefer them to have Christmas morning when they know their mom's dead, or have a blissful Christmas morning when they think mom is present?
Anything without the dead body in the
Are you
room.
defending this guy? It's going to be
Can't
way
unkill her.
Pat, it's
Right,
gonna
but
be
you also don't have to parade her carcass around.
Long term, it's way worse. They saw her that Christmas all morning.
Yeah. They hugged her. They took pictures with her.
The smell.
Had they not seen her at all and just he canceled Christmas, it would have probably recovered a little quicker than seeing her dead body and not realizing it.
1,000 times quicker.
Yeah.
Those pictures are keepsakes. All right,
Okay.
Bubba, let's play the next one. It's last Christmas with mommy.
Are those ETFs or EFTs?
Mm-hmm.
NFTs.
What's up, boys? My name is Matt P. Looking for some advice from you guys. You guys all do good with the ladies. Pat, I don't really understand how you're able to bag Kate. But just a little about me. I'm a bridge designer. Let's say that I am worried about that new tax increase, if you know what I mean. Above average in height, above average below the belt. Also, very humble, big humble guy. Also, a Patriot fan, really like golf. So, yeah, if you guys could give me some advice on the ladies, kind of struggling a little bit, and I know you guys do pretty well. So, thanks, guys.
Block the door.
Is he trolling us?
The Cuomo?
Yeah, block the door.
No, I think we're noted sex havers. I mean, we do have sex. That's for sure.
Sense a little trolling.
All of us have sex. Enough of it to have at least some kids. So.
Yeah, I think you find your target, you obtain your target, and everyone makes a mistake once in a while. So hopefully your lady will make a mistake, the one that you want, and you can get her pregnant, and she's stuck with you forever.
That's a good point. I also
That's a great point.
would
Get
say
her drunk and then pretend like you're wearing a condom and then get her pregnant. Yep.
Consensually. No, we don't.
That could work.
Well, consensually the sex, but then trick her about the condom part potentially.
That's really only
don't
if you
have
want
the disease because then you can get her.
That's really only if you want to keep her around like forever.
Well,
yeah. And then
the bridge builder didn't tell us what he was looking for.
Well, it depends on what I'd say. Keep it fun. I like the drunk part there because I don't know. Everything's fun. If anything is not fun in the first few months of dating, it's just gonna fucking end. So you got to make if you're not having the most fun you're ever having and you're single. First of all, if you're single, you got to be having the most fun you're ever having, and then having the most fun you're ever having is going to get you the fun that's going to bring the lady in.
Well, take
and then
her
you're going to have it
on a first date. Take her to a bridge you built. That's like, and then,
wow.
Yeah, that's a good point. If
yeah,
you could,
and then pull off to the side and like do like a picnic and looking at the stars, and you're just gonna bang her.
if
in
you
the
could
grass.
end like a most fun date at
Yeah.
your own bridge, I mean, you could probably pop the question right there.
Yeah.
You could probably get a marriage. Yes,
Her
Take her to the
London
bridge.
will be falling down, if you know what I mean.
She's gonna have to pay the troll toll.
Just look yourself in the mirror every morning and tell yourself that you're the fucking best and no one's better than you. And even though it's a lie, it'll carry you through the day to meet a lady.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, positive affirmations.
Yeah, you got to just lie to yourself.
Meditation.
Look yourself in the eye and lie. Bubba. Can you play
Last
the next
voicemail.
I don't think he was
Hey,
an actual.
boys, me, Joe, California. Love how everything's going, with your own thing. Appreciate it. Here's my, let's call it a challenge for charity. $1 million to the winner or loser, how you think of it. You got all four of you. You take a blue chew and you start whacking off. Last one to whack off onto like the cracker, you got to eat it. Maybe that guy gets the $1 million. I don't know if it's worth it. Strategy. Are you going to try to fuck with the other guys, break their concentration, like, I can't finish? Or are you just going to fucking ferociously start masturbating, doing your own thing, trying to walk in? All right, boys. Love you guys. Have a good one.
Whoa. Wait.
Interesting.
So we have to presume that the person who eats the cracker does get the $1 million, right?
You followed that?
No.
Yeah. I followed it loosely. I mean, he said
I can't stop thinking about eating a cracker with cum on it.
He says that everybody takes a blue chew. It's a ookie cookie on a saltine, basically. And then he says, look, is the person who eats it gets $1 million.
Or they might not.
What are you going to do?
Well, what's another option to get $1
I
million?
think he's implying he doesn't have the $1 million to give that person.
No, I think he's saying it's a win or lose depending on how much we love each other. I think that's what he's trying to say. Like either the loser eats the cookie or the winner eats the cookie. That's what he was saying, I think.
What? No, I think he's saying the first one to come gets the money and the last one to come has to eat the cookie.
No, definitely.
Play it again, Bubba.
Definitely not.
Do not play it again.
Dude, from what I gathered from it, it was the guy who eats the ookie cookie gets $1 million.
Gets the $1 million. That's what I'm saying. So he said.
So what's the other option? If the person that doesn't eat the cookie doesn't get it, then who does?
Right. Are you going to jack off and try to finish? Or are you just going to eat the cookie, basically?
Yeah, it's if you want the $1 million or if you'd rather eat jizz.
Can you play it again, please? Just so we're clear.
It's basically, would you rather $1 million or not eat jizz?
Play one more time.
Play one more time. Let's hear it again.
Hang on, we're gonna get it up here. We're gonna get it going.
It's not hypothesize about this cum cookie any longer.
Hey, boys. Me, Joe, California. Love how everything's going, with your own thing. Appreciate it. Here's my, let's call it a challenge for charity. $1 million to the winner or loser. What do you think of it? You got all four of you. You take a blue chew and you start whacking off. Last one to whack off onto like the cracker, you got to eat it. Maybe that guy gets the $1 million. I don't know if it's worth it. Strategy. Are you going to try to fuck with the other guys, break their concentration, like, I can't finish? Or are you just going to fucking ferociously start masturbating, doing your own thing, trying to walk in? All right, boys. Love you guys. Have a good one.
What the fuck?
Okay, I get it now.
You would never enter a game of this high of stakes with Joe from California being the game master. Is what I think I'm learning.
Yeah,
his rules are very unclear. But
Will, you were right. Well, I think you're right. It's either you definitely don't want to be the last guy to jerk off, to finish jerking off, but that guy still might get $1 million. So you have to decide, right?
Where does the $1 million come into play?
The $1 million is someone gets the fucking $1 million, but the guy who eats the cookie definitely has to eat.
So there's four guys. One One
And that
jerks
guy
off first,
and the
one
guy
jerks
who
off
finishes
first.
last might get it, or the guy
How
who finishes
hydrated
first
are
might
we?
get it.
Yeah, exactly. There's four, hang on. There's 4 guys, and we're all jerking off, right?
Right. Yeah.
So
Well, you got to take a blue chew.
one of us
first off.
gets the million. We all take a blue chew.
My mom left the radio and went to the bathroom a long time ago.
You also have to finish.
It could be anyone. Why would you
I
eat the
guarantee
cookie?
you have to finish to be eligible in these rules. That
Right.
sounds like a
He
finish to be
didn't. He didn't make
eligible
that
thing.
clear.
Well, no, but
Well.
clearly because he was like furiously masturbate or break concentration.
I would
mean,
absolutely, if everyone's eligible, I would absolutely not eat the cookie.
The last guy to finish has, the last guy to finish
first.
has to eat it.
He didn't say. He didn't say that.
Yeah, he did.
that's
The last
the
guy to
game.
finish has to eat
Okay.
I'm feverishly jerking
get
off.
you're
How did they
right.
do it in your
to get
fraternity,
all
Bubba?
y'all's answers. Stop it. To get all y'all's answers, it's last one to nut has to eat. That eater
Okay.
gets $1 million. Would you rather get the $1 million and eat the cum, or would you rather finish first and not have to eat it? That's it.
It
That's
doesn't
pretty
make
much what
sense,
it boils
though.
down
$1 million
to.
probably. I mean, it's
Would you
just
rather
one
not
bite of
eat cum
cum.
for $1 million? Would you rather not eat cum or eat cum?
$1
and
million?
get $1 million?
$1 million?
I
I
wouldn't
don't
eat.
think you asked the
I-
question right.
I wouldn't eat one of your guys' cum because that wouldn't be worth it. But if it was
$1
potentially
million?
stranded-
You would eat my cum. I'd
No.
be eating pineapple all week. It'd
And
be
he said it's
delightful.
he said it's for charity though. So if it's for charity,
Oh,
I'm trying
we're
to
giving the
finish
money
first.
away.
No, I'm definitely not doing that then.
If it's for charity,
ex-
I'm finishing
I'd
first.
explain to the charity what I went through.
Yeah,
Right,
We'd never talk to each other after this again.
I'm gonna keep some of this money, charity.
Because
And here's why.
Here's the thing: if it's for charity, then as long as everybody comes, they get the $1 million. But if it's, but if it's personal, then people are gonna probably like not come. There'll be different situations going on. So
You know
name
what? Call
charity?
back next week, sir, and explain the rest of the rules.
yeah, we got to get a little bit of a clarification there.
We got a few questions for you.
God.
Is that the last one, Pat?
Yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for Hard Factor. Thank you so much for listening. Leave us voicemail, give us a review. Hey, most importantly, tell a friend. We're in a real growth phase right now. Things are going well. We're feeling the mo. So spread the word about Hard Factor. That's where you can get your news, from some barely informed dudes. But we're gonna give it to you straight. Have a great fucking day.